All right. My name is Jermaine Kapombe, Coach K, Jay the speaker, and I want to be able to share concepts with you that's going to be able to help you out. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about, just, how sports has been able to impact my life and the different concepts, principles that I've been able to learn through sports, and how I've been able to take those concepts and those principles to apply it in life. So, as you see me holding the soccer ball, because this is where I got my introduction to sports. I first started out playing soccer. Soccer was really, really fun for me in terms of just, me being really, really good at it, dominating, and also having fun. I played soccer. I started very young, up until about 11, 13, 14, 15 years old, and I was playing, I think, and I pretty much really, really transitioned to basketball, to where I was able to focus on one sport by the time I got to high school. And my focus is just to be able to provide you different principles that I learned through sports, and to tell you a little bit about me, because sports been able to change my life through the concepts that I've been able to learn. As I'm telling you that sports does build your character. And I know you're probably wondering, well, we have a lot of athletes out there who are possibly not positive in terms of their character in the classroom, or they're showboating out there, they're showing off. And I'm going to provide you, information in terms of how sports can build your character positively, but of course it can also build your character negatively. It can build your character negatively. And this is where it comes down to the teaching of the coaches. The teaching of the coaches. Because when I was coming up, playing sports and learning on my own and things of that nature, and how through sports I was able to learn different things in terms of making friends, in terms of just building my confidence, in terms of just being able to being a team player, having respect for my coach, which also took that same respect into the classroom. So sports can build your character negatively. This is where the coaches have to be able to teach the players, the kids, the children, what's positive and what's negative, to try to help them to be able to move in the right direction. One of the great coaches in basketball, because basketball really was the sport that I really focused more on, was Coach John Wooden. John Wooden wasn't just a basketball coach. He was a mentor to his players. It was the principles that they learned from him on the basketball court that they were able to take to use in life. So I want to share something with you today that's very important that you can start to use in terms of character building and how sports can be able to help you. And one of the things that I learned through sports, especially playing basketball, because I spent so much time in terms of playing basketball, that in the course of a game, in any of the sports, when the game is going on, when one team is winning and the other team is playing, whether they're losing or not, one thing that these players will do, or when you participate in sports, is the key is not to give up. The key is not to give up. As many of you out there are quick to give up. You might be going through things. and you're quick to give up. So I want to be able to encourage you, because one of the things I've been able to do, that I've been able to figure out with my degree in social work. I have a bachelor's in social work. And having a bachelor's in social work, it has helped me to understand some of the social problems that's going on out there. And so it's important for you not to give up. So don't give up whatever you're going through. There's a solution for it. Don't give up whatever it is that you're struggling with, because there's a solution for it. All right? So I'm encouraging you not to give up. Not to give up. Always fight through. And that's something that happens in sports, that one team can be winning, one team can be up, especially in basketball. You can be beating another team by 20 points. The score can be 85 to 60, and the other team who has 60 can come all the way back and actually win the game. What am I trying to tell you? It's never too late in terms of whatever you're trying to do. If you're sick, if you're going through sickness, you understand what I'm saying? Use what the doctor's been telling you to do. If the doctor's telling you, hey, you got to stop eating too much, or you got to change your diet, then you got to change your diet. All right? So don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Fight through it. It's never too late. It's never too late. There's always time on the clock. Now, here's the difference between playing sports and also in the game of life. That the clock never runs out in the game of life, in terms of unless you're called out of here by the Lord himself. Other than that, there's always time for you to improve. There's always time for you to be able to get better. So today I wanted to focus on